Welcome to Picking Principles. Today I'm going to show you how to disassemble, a demolition doorknob here. This is a thumb turn, and then we can pull out that lock and we can keep it for part of our practice kit for picking. So this is currently locked. You can see here's the bolt mechanism. It's not retracting because the door is locked. So we know how easy these are to rake. You can get a 40 thousandths wiper insert. Excuse me, and because the rake takes up a large portion of that keyway, I'm going to use this city rake that has a flat bottom so that the my standard 4-bump rake, which I like to use for these, doesn't kind of catch on my my wiper insert. So I like to kind of rock up and down as I'm pulling it in and out. Make sure I'm hitting those key pins. And let's see if we can rake into this and then disassemble. Oh, that's pretty tight. There we go. Got in pretty easy. It's unlocked. And so now with a screwdriver, one other thing I'd like to show. Of course, if you don't have the key for these demos, it's probably not your house. You're doing a demo. Maybe the people lost their keys. If you don't have a key and the door's locked, well, you can always unlock it from the inside. But I just relocked it with this thumb push. You can see it's locked again. The bolt won't retract. Remember, you could always unlock it from the inside. Just grab the door handle, give it a twist, and now it's unlocked from both sides. Or, probably an exploit, if you can somehow get in and push that bar, it doesn't seem like it's too secure. This, just pushing on that, pops it open as well, and now the door will also open. Anyway, now that it's in the unlock position, you can see this little hole right here, a little window into the mechanism. And typically you just rotate it until you find, there it is. Difficult to see, let me kind of get up close there. So normally it's shielded. And there's nothing to do right there. It's just a shielded. But when I rotate it, you can see that you can get to that mechanism. And it's just kind of slid in and clipped on. So all you have to do is get a small screwdriver and typically just pry it. And there we go. I felt it release, and once you do that, you can slide that right off. Keep a rag handy too for these old doorknobs. You can see it looks a little grimy in there. So once you slide that off, this part's no longer useful. And generally there's a clip right here. I don't see it. Oh, I forgot. Got to pry this part off. This one's kind of loose. And give us a little more access, and then we'll be able to see that clip I was talking about. There we go. There's that clip. So that's what keeps the lock rotating in the knob. So I like to just grab this and slide it straight out. Sometimes requires a little manipulation. And then we have the hollow shell. That's also scrap metal. And we have a bit of a dirty new practice lock, which could probably use a little bit of WD-40 in order to make it a little more useful. This type of lock, you can see, has this clamp on the back. I don't have any way to non-destructively remove these and still use it, but I think that little pressed clamp right here, which holds the tailpiece, might fit through the lock if you try to disassemble it. I've taken some off before, and then the pins end up falling in because it's a little lower. This has got a little C-clip holding that on too. It's pretty narrow. I'm not sure I can get that off. I'll experiment with it later and disassemble it and clean it up. But for now, that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching Picking Principles. If you like what you've seen here, please subscribe. And as always, I appreciate comments, suggestions, tips. So thanks very much and have a great day.